We have officially made it out to Orlando, Florida with a boy,
Yes, sir.
brother, Carlos, and it's his birthday today as well.
Let's go.
Dude, I'm excited to see this flip
me too.
you've got going. We met through Zoom back in January.
Yeah.
This was 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Within 30 days, you were able to get in contract on your first property.
Yeah.
Right behind us. And it's been what, 30 days also?
It's been 30. Yeah, less than a month.
Less than a month.
Yeah.
And he's about to put it on the market.
Yeah.
Insane transformation. I haven't seen it yet, so it is warm out here.
It
first
is.
of all.
It is.
But without further ado, do you mind giving us a tour?
Yeah, let's do it.
See what this project came to be.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, you can see we got the green door. It's like a mint green.
Door.
Yeah,
I love it, man.
The reason I chose this color is because it just makes it pop. So we had white, dove white, charcoal black for the trims.
Okay.
The green just gives it that popping color, refreshing look. So let's.
It definitely. So I was driving by here.
Yeah.
Of course, it definitely pops.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a bright green house.
Yeah.
Most of them are just bright colors.
Yeah.
But this is like, you bring the modern
right
to this neighborhood.
And I feel like if I would have painted it like white or charcoal black or one of those colors, neutral colors, it would have just been kind of dull. So I went with this color because it kind of like, it catches people from the street, like makes their head turn.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
White dove?
White dove. This is an eggshell.
Eggshell, okay.
Eggshell, yeah. Eggshell. White dove.
That's right, because the homes out here are what is it? Like cinder block?
Cinder block, yeah. Well, at least
compared
these.
to the homes out in California, it's like all wood.
All wood. At least these, the older construction is cinder block. Nowadays, they're doing a lot of construction with like wood. But yeah. Let's go
inside, bro.
Let's go.
Let's see.
Moment of truth.
Some nice words.
So, this is the house.
Woo!
Yeah. What do you think?
So I saw pictures before.
Yeah.
He kept messaging me pictures like, hey, we're in contract. We got this project going. We have this kind of layout. I was like, okay. But visually, pictures can only go so far.
Yeah, seriously.
Nothing comes as close to like as in person.
Yeah, this house has transformed a lot. I mean, the colors before were like old looking colors, dated colors. And we just brought in these like refreshing, these colors make the house look bigger.
It does, bro.
Make the house look bigger, and also it adds value to the house.
It absolutely does.
People like to see these like positive, neutral colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a walkthrough of first the numbers, right?
Yeah.
What did you buy this for?
So I bought this house for 173.
173. Okay. You got it from where? How did you find this?
So I got this from a wholesaler, actually from Investor Lift. I actually met them on Investor Lift. I made some contacts. But it wasn't, I actually didn't find this deal on Investor Lift. I had just made the contact with the wholesaler on Investor Lift. Relationship, exactly. And in this game, like you said, relationships are always key.
Absolutely.
So like maybe a couple weeks after, she contacted me and she sent me this property. And
you followed up with her?
I followed up with her. I was on top of it. It was time of the essence. Like this is like, I'd be quick with it. Because if not, someone else, there's a line of people waiting for this deal. But I was quick.
How did you get it then? That relationship?
The relationship.
Really?
Yeah, she was she sent to me like one of the first people to send it to. Wow. And as soon as she sent it to me, I went to check it out. I liked it. And I didn't get as many walkthroughs as I wanted to get.
Yeah.
I saw it was mostly pictures.
I remember.
Yeah, it was mostly, which was kind of like
you were close to buying this. I remember he texted me.
Close to,
You were close to meeting the offer without seeing it. I was like, bro, you need to see it in person first. You never know what's inside. Especially if it's gonna be your first flip.
For my first flip.
I would not recommend
that was my fear.
That
was my fear. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this house unseen. But luckily, towards the end, I was able to see. I was persistent. I was able to get a walk through the house, and I was good with it. I liked it because the pictures were pretty much what I saw in person, if not better. I think they did a bad job, or not the best job with advertising the property. Yeah. And the key details of what the house has: no roof, no AC,
corner lot.
So when I saw it, I was like, "There's more here, and there's more value."
Beautiful.
Yeah. So
what was your estimated rehab from the start, and then we're pretty much towards the end of the project. So what would you say? First, what was your budgeted in the beginning? What would that?
So the initial budget was 40,000. I had 40,000. Based on the pictures, because I actually did my budget on the pictures, which is obviously not ideal. But I finalized the budget when I did the walkthrough. So I had that budget in mind, and then when I did the walkthrough, I confirmed that 40,000 was my maximum budget, and I actually spent 33 on the on
33 as of today.
33 as of today. Yeah.
So way under budget.
Under budget.
That's a first, I think. Most investors,
Most
including
investors,
myself,
yeah.
tend to go over budget.
Yeah.
So amazing job.
Well, to be honest, I was hoping to like spend 25,
Of course.
but things just kept adding up, and
Absolutely.
it ended up being more
I mean,
than that.
little things coming up every once in a while.
Yeah.
And then you also did some work as well, right?
Yeah. Well,
He
actually,
got his hands dirty.
I'll be fair with you. I actually didn't do that much work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I did like the easy stuff, like landscaping. I planted those plants outside.
Yeah.
Just some trash, I got rid of it. The toilet, I kind of put it in place. I installed the vanity back there. I didn't get my hands as dirty as I thought I would, but I still learned about like how it works. Like I saw my contractors working. I saw what they do, so I learned. But
So you got live,
I got live,
real hands-on experience.
Yeah.
Of what it takes to flip a house.
Yeah.
That is the most important, especially in the beginning.
Yeah.
Most people just want to say,
I learned a lot.
I want something passive.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I mean, you just, here's the property.
Yeah.
Get a contractor, they handle the entire thing.
Yeah.
I take it a step further. Like, how do I get involved and actually learn? Like, that way I make sure not to get ripped off.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
I know exactly what it takes to install flooring, the baseboard, the kitchen, the bathroom, whatever it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's good to be involved.
And I did this with a full-time job, so
that's incredible.
There's no excuses. No
That's
excuses.
incredible.
I just worked really hard.
Yeah.
Every day after work, I would go on, look for deals, call people until something struck. And because I worked really hard,
bro.
that's what it takes. That's what it takes.
You were willing to go
Every day.
outside your 9 to 5 job,
Bro, every day.
every day.
Every day until like
incredible.
11, because that's when I go to sleep early because I work early. So I would just work up to that point. And something struck. Yeah. But also efficiency. You taught me a lot of skills, tools that I didn't know. Like Investor Live, you told me about that. You told me different strategies to finding deals. Those definitely multiplied my chances of getting a deal, and it helped, bro. Like I got a deal quick. This house is done quick. Yeah,
extremely quick.
For like a beginner. I honestly had no idea what I was doing at first, but it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, let's do a walkthrough, man.
Yeah.
So we are sitting where at right now?
So this is like the small living room.
Okay.
This is like the entryway of the house.
Okay.
So this could be like a small dining room, or you can even put like sofas, like one here, one here, and like a little table. Something simple.
Material-wise, what did you decide to go with? Like,
So
this is luxury vinyl planks?
Yeah, this is LVP.
Okay. Nice.
We did LVP on this one. We chose a lighter color. There was a lot of colors that were there was so much texture.
Yeah.
And they were a little darker. I wanted like a lighter color. I actually wanted a little lighter than this, but we still went with this color since
it matches nice. It gives it a warm tone.
gives it a warm tone.
This is definitely warm
Yeah,
tone.
it gives it like a natural look too.
You added recessed lighting?
Recessed lighting. We did 4-inch. I went with your suggestion of 4-inch instead of 6-inch. And it looks nice. Yeah, it really like makes the house look more big, honestly.
Yeah.
Because everything is flush.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the light is nice too.
You also did a little bit of structural work as well, right?
We did.
As far as taking down some archways?
Yeah, so we took up these before, because back then the homes were made with archways, or some of the homes had that archway aesthetic.
Right.
So we actually cut those off.
Nice.
And just squared it away because
there was like a piece here, right?
Yeah, bro, there was a piece there. We got rid of that. I don't know why that was there. We got rid of it.
Same thing here, right?
There was a piece there too.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a weird little piece.
Yeah.
We got rid of it. And also there, behind those cabinets, there was like
a hole.
A hole, yeah.
That's
so
right.
we patched that up.
It reminded me like the pizza oven where like you self-serve over on the side. Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, the kitchen's right there.
Kitchen's right there.
What do we have here?
Yeah, so we got pretty much brand new appliances.
Nice.
Close to brand new at least. Granite countertops. So I chose
that were just installed today.
They were just installed yesterday.
Yesterday.
Actually, he came in and he did the estimate. He measured it, did the estimate, and did it yesterday, which is rare. Yeah.
On the spot.
On the spot.
Wow.
Well, he came back.
Okay.
But that's typically like it takes like a couple of days, or I've even heard of weeks, like for custom countertops.
Yes.
But I went with this color because there was a white. There was just white, and then there was this one and some other ones. The white one was just, I think it was just too basic, man. It was just white. This one has a little more like sparkle to it. Gives it more
with the
black,
modern.
And then I went with a full sink instead of a separated one. I think that's the modern.
Yes,
the modern approach. Yeah.
Okay.
Got some recessed lighting on top too.
As well. We still. I mean, you still have details here.
Yeah, we still have a few details to finalize. That we might just put a cap, one of those like flat caps.
Okay.
Like the flat plates.
Gotcha.
We could put another recessed lighting there.
They have the, I guess, modern kitchen lights, you'd call it.
Yeah.
It's a tad bit bigger than that at Home Depot. It's
Yeah.
like 15 or Amazon actually. Amazon is your best friend, bro.
Amazon was my best
And it'll
friend,
just give it an extra light, and
Yeah.
now you don't just cap it there.
Yeah, I could
You know?
I could do that since it's already open. But definitely that one is gonna be capped. The one
Okay.
that, that one. And then small holes here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we chose before this layout, this was here. This we just pretty much renovated completely. There was cabinets there.
Right.
But we added a dishwasher. That's brand new. There was no dishwasher there before. It was just a full cabinet.
Yeah.
And you could probably show them photos of how it was before.
I'll definitely show them.
Yeah.
Send me any before.
Yeah.
I might have them in the messages, but definitely send it to me.
But I
Will
definitely
you be adding handles as well?
Yeah, we're gonna actually get handles for those.
Okay.
We're gonna do black accent handles for those.
Nice.
Yeah, keep it simple.
You'll change the outlet, right?
We're gonna change the outlets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's some small details.
Yeah,
well,
of course.
we can.
Oh, of course.
We can,
Yeah. We'll make sure to touch those up.
Yeah, bro.
What do we have over here?
So it's a good question. A lot of people ask, "What is this?" But
What is
honestly,
this?
I don't know what it is either. Just joking. Honestly, I think here we can do like a nook, like a small little dining area,
You're right.
like a breakfast bar.
I mean, you still have
That window definitely we're gonna so that we can create this.
replace or keep.
It's like a paper almost.
Okay.
So there's like chemicals you sell, like we'll just get rid of that completely, clean it out.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to. There's no.
This is the door you changed, right?
That door actually didn't change. That's the same door that was there
Same
before.
door. It was the other one then.
It was the other one.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a problem here with this gap, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put a weather strip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The issue is because do you want to go outside now, or do you want to show that room?
Let's finish the tour inside.
Well, I'll show that after.
Yeah.
On the other side. But it's pretty simple.
I mean,
we're
they
gonna
can
change
use it as a pantry. They can put like shelves and stuff.
Yeah, this was a pantry before. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember. They had like shelves here, covering the windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
this is
this is the utility room. Yeah, we're gonna put a recessed light in there.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this room is just a basic utility room. Nothing crazy. Just got a lot of tools, equipment.
Okay.
We're obviously when we sell the house, we're not gonna have any of this stuff. We're gonna be just like clear.
Mm-hmm.
Here we're gonna paint this floor concrete color.
Okay.
There's like these paints they sell that they're cheap.
To match it.
Match it. And then the washer and dryer go here.
Got it.
Yeah, and then that's the water heater right there. So you can show that there. And here actually before, if you remember, you could see the roof before.
Oh, that's why you covered it.
We covered it, and we're gonna put recessed lights right there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it looks a little more private.
Yeah.
It was just bare bones before.
Right.
I mean, you can see the roof. Yeah. And that's the new door that we're gonna install. We just haven't installed it yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
This door's gotta go for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Take us to the bathroom.
Bathroom.
That's also a highlight.
Oh yeah.
And the bedrooms.
Do it.
Of course.
I'm actually very happy with how the bathroom came out. The one of the problems or downside with this house was just the small bathroom, and we wanted to maximize the size of it, but also the functionality. So what we did is we chose tile,
Okay.
and we chose lighter colors.
Nice.
Well, it's kind of bad in here because the toilet is not installed.
No worries.
This is a brand new cabinet, modern looking. We went with this one because this one's kind of trending right now. This cabinet.
Nice.
There was a bathtub here before. We got rid of it. We replaced it, and we did the tile all the way up to the roof.
I like it.
Yeah. And I went with your suggestion.
Yep.
You told me to do it all the way to the roof, and it actually does make it look bigger.
Yes.
If I would have done just up to like
It makes it shorter.
shorter. Yeah. And it wasn't too expensive to do all the way to the top, anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah. We put brand new black accents.
That's nice.
Shower head, and then cabinet, and then lights.
Perfect. Like the combo.
Yeah, you saw those are like the kind of trending lights too.
Absolutely.
I don't know if to distort the camera a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Absolutely.
So I think the bathroom definitely looks.
You definitely updated it
more
compared to what it was before.
Yeah,
it was very old school. Was it like pink?
This was pink before. Yeah, no, well, it was like a reddish color. Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
And then also this mirror here, that was a jalousie window. Do you know those type of windows? The ones that have like a bunch of little panes, and they're like kind of like a frosted colored look.
Yeah.
I can probably show you on the outside when we go outside. But we replaced it with just single pane. Like we actually didn't replace the window.
Oh, really?
We replaced the actual pane.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was just too costly to replace it.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth the investment on that one.
Right.
We're definitely gonna paint the trim around it.
Yeah.
Because it's right now it's not painted. But those are just like some small touch-ups. Okay. This is bedroom number 1. So this is like a smaller bedroom, like a kid's bedroom.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. I got these lights on Amazon. Amazon is like the best for this stuff. Yeah. Like I got these handles on Amazon. Nice. That on Amazon. I even got the wall sockets, everything for Amazon. Yeah. Gotta install those. We're still missing the doors here, but we're gonna put some like simple ones, maybe the folding ones. Yeah. Right.
Oh, the bifold ones.
The bifold ones. Okay. Something that's not too expensive.
Right.
Or I could just leave it open, but yeah.
I mean, bedrooms. I've always said
this is the most simple.
It's the simplest one.
This wall here was a problem before, though. I don't know if you remember. Really? This wall had a bunch of texture. Like it was a bunch of lines. It was just way too much. So what I had my contractor do, there was 2 options. It was to literally remove the wall completely and replace it with new drywall because it was like that really strong texture. Like it was like a bunch of lines, like stucco appearance.
Yeah,
I don't know that. Yeah. It looked really bad. And there was like fingerprints on the handprints on the wall.
I remember that.
So I had him just put that mud all over the walls, make it flat, and he had to do like a bunch of
patching.
Yeah, well, a couple times. One time and then let it dry because it takes a long time to dry. Yeah. And then he would do another round, sand it down. So it was a lot of work. But it was definitely cheaper than replacing the wall, bro. Yeah. Same thing with this wall. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Simple room. So here in this room, this is like the master bedroom. Okay.
Some clock in there.
Yeah. Definitely, we're gonna fix that there. Okay. That's like some last minute items. Yeah.
At the end, there's always details.
At the end,
there's actually more details in the like once you get the bigger items out of the way. Yeah. It's just about
a small stuff.
Touch-ups and stuff.
Yeah. New flooring like all throughout the house. Baseboards. These windows were broken before, so we fixed them. Okay. Amazon, the handles Amazon, and then this is the closet. Yeah, it's a simple closet. It's before there was like rug in there. I don't know why.
A rug?
Yeah, it was like rug in here, and then like laminate here. So
is the panel in here?
Maybe. Yeah, that may be the panel.
Oh, I can't open it.
That might be like AT&T because this house you said like AT&T.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. So it's pretty simple. Yeah.
Simple, but
it looks nice. It looks nice. What I really
like the bathroom.
Oh yeah, and this is like just an accessory closet.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have just honestly, I don't like how these doors open kind of strange.
Oh yeah, it's alright.
But it's alright. Yeah, this definitely is gonna be cleaned.
Yeah, nice clean there.
But this AC is brand new. It's not even like 2 years old.
Even better.
Yeah, brand new AC. Does a really good job at keeping the house cold.
Good, nice.
Here we're gonna put recessed lights there.
So place it like a simple
just one.
Okay.
I really like this thing here, honestly. Like I love it. Like it's just super simple. Turn the AC on. It's got. This is gonna be a good setting.
Well, it has a new HVAC, right?
No HVAC.
So that's amazing.
Yeah.
And last.
Did we show this one? We didn't show this one.
We showed this one.
Yeah.
So we have one last piece.
Yeah. Watch your step there.
Yeah.
This is like. So a lot of people told me to open this wall here. There was like a little bar here. Yeah, the window and then the bar. They told me to open this up. But the reason I didn't, one is because cost. Yeah. But that wasn't the main reason. The main reason was because I wanted to, since the house only has 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, I wanted to kind of advertise this room as like an extra bedroom, like a guest room almost. And if the owner wanted to, they have the option of putting like French doors here. Yeah. And putting some cabinets.
Because they technically already have the living room.
Yeah, exactly. Because if I open this up, it's going to be just a huge living room space.
At that point, it would be like a 4 bedroom.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it'd be 3 bedrooms.
Okay, that's right.
Two, and then this one. Yeah. But if I open this up completely, then it's just too much space here and then too little space over there. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's just leave the wall there. Yeah. Even though it's not really as open concept. We did a good job opening these arcs. Yes. So that's what we did to make it more open
nice
concept.
Straight edges.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna modernize a home, definitely get rid of like the old characteristics that don't, give that same emphasis.
Like the dated looks. Yeah.
Because some homes that it does make sense to keep the original characteristics of the home. It just depends.
It just depends on the area, the price point, all that.
Well, awesome, man.
Yeah. The chimney.
That's right. Chimney, of course.
Yeah, we painted this. I went with your suggestion, charcoal black.
Yeah.
It looks amazing, honestly.
Because it sticks out.
It sticks out, and it's not
It's
too
a
black.
contrasted color, so it works.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, very simple. I think it's a good selling point to the house.
And even the stagers, they can put like some nice plants on top of
Nice
it.
plants.
They'll put like, I don't know,
Maybe like
a sofa here,
some
something.
wood in there or something.
But maybe. Do they use?
They don't really
Fireplaces
use.
here?
They don't really use.
Not really, right?
No, here they don't really use fireplaces in Florida. It's very rare.
Yeah.
And we got some trim down there, but that's still gluing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But this room has a lot of windows, so there's a lot of light in here.
Yes.
So this could be a living room. It's up to the. Honestly, I left this room the way it is.
Yeah.
Up to the buyer, whatever they want to do with this room. If I open this wall, then it's just like it's.
No, I like that you kept it separate.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, we got some.
I like that you went with the, what is this, 4-inch, 5-inch?
This is a 5.5.
Nice.
5.5.
I like it.
I believe 5.5.
It works.
Yeah, it works. And this is a little complicated here. You did a good job though. It's gonna be cleaned a little bit. I don't know if I should paint that though. He told me they usually paint it, but honestly I like the color.
Possibly you may have to, just because it hides a little bit of the imperfections.
Yeah.
Especially all the marks and stuff. I would recommend, if you can, either, I know it's a little bit extra step, either tape it up.
Yeah.
And there's a nice roll on top of it, or brush, but make sure you don't have any brush strokes on it.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth. To just remove all the imperfections, you know? Because sometimes they use like a nail gun.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They usually leave like, you know, sometimes some holes on there, or like the actual nail itself. Up to you, but
if he does it, honestly,
or just touch-ups.
Yeah.
Because once again, for the price point, I mean,
yeah, I don't want to do
it's
too
not
much
like a $1 million
either.
price point. We're
Yeah.
in the low
We're
100,000 or 200,000
200,000
range. Yeah.
Or
Okay.
mid 200,000. Yeah, but what do you think, with white or white dove? The same color as
No,
well?
for baseboard, you want to go contrasting.
Contrasting.
So I like how it contrasts already with the white dove.
Yeah.
You have white technically, so it adds that nice contrast.
I might do that. I might take your session, just some touch-ups. Because it's already painted. Well, it's technically primed, but yeah. That's this room. They got the recessed lights on top. I really like how this came out here.
Yeah.
And before, we had a bunch of problems with this roof. A lot of patchwork.
I remember.
So my contractor, it looks way better now.
Yeah.
Before it was horrible. We were thinking of even like replacing the entire, getting rid of all the texture on the ceiling and replacing it. But he fixed it up so it looks more presentable. So the nice part is that this house has a lot of curb appeal.
I mean, it's sitting on a corner lot.
Sitting on a corner lot, these actually came with the house. So it was like a plus almost. These are expensive to install. So we got a couple of those palmeras. I don't know what they're called. And
Palm trees,
palm trees, yeah. One thing. This house actually didn't have a soffit and fascia before. So we actually went ahead and installed it. Nice. We did same charcoal black, eggshell, and then we did the fascia.
Nice.
Well, the soffit is the white dove, and then the fascia is the charcoal black, all around the house in aluminum. Yeah,
it also contrasting colors.
Yeah,
the white dove with the black.
It gives it a nice
modern look.
More clean.
Yeah.
Before it was just like the eaves.
You stand out now compared to all the other homes in the area.
Yeah, exactly. We got some simple plants.
Green.
Adds like a contrast.
It pops.
Yeah, and we did a brand new fence around the house.
Okay.
Before, this was a galvanized fence, so I think we just chose this because it adds more privacy, and people like especially families with kids and dogs, they want to have privacy.
Exactly.
So we went with this choice here, and I think it's definitely going to add some value to the house.
Absolutely.
At the end price.
I like it.
Yeah. Put some grass here. This was before the mulch would come out up to this point.
Oh really?
It was just too much. So we just put some fresh grass, fresh sod.
Okay.
Up to this point. It's gonna take a couple weeks for it to like blend in.
Yeah.
But still it looks good. A lot of windows.
Definitely a lot of windows.
Definitely a lot of windows in this house.
Not used to the weather out here, man.
Yeah,
it's the weather. Completely different. From the cold to the heat out here.
Yeah. This backyard is massive.
Jeez.
So there is some trash that's still laying around that we still have to clean up.
Okay.
But it's just small stuff.
Also, you cleaned it out. Even better.
So we cleaned it out.
Okay.
This is a big backyard, right?
It's huge.
It's big.
It is huge.
Yeah, we same colors on the outside. This door, it was a tough one. This is honestly one of the trickiest parts.
Yeah.
But I just think we're gonna keep it.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you pushed back to the dirt, right?
Yeah. There's like a concrete slab there.
That's what. Yeah, no wonder.
Like a concrete.
That's the one that was sitting at
the
level.
floor. Yeah. They just look
¿Está grande ya?
¿Ah? Está grande, ¿verdad? Sí.
So you added from this point forward, right?
Yeah. From that point forward, this is gonna be cleaned up, but you have all this space for like running around, kids, dogs,
everything.
You can even put like a playground here. To be honest,
Honestly,
you can put an entire house.
you had
here.
a big tree here, right?
There was a huge tree here.
I remember you were worrying about it.
This
from
was
the
the
start.
biggest
like,
worry.
what am I gonna do with the tree?
It was
That's
massive.
the first thing you took down, right?
It was a camphor tree. It was one of the first things, and I got very lucky. I found the guy that did it really cheap. I was getting quotes of like 2.2K,
Jeez.
upwards of 3,000. Those are the people that come in with those machines, the ones they drive.
And they
Well, actually, some of them
down.
are remote controlled now. I don't know if you've seen
Really?
those. Yeah, they just use a remote, and the machine just drives around. But this guy, he got rid of it. I don't know how. I wasn't here to see it. I don't know what he did, but yeah, he got rid of it and it looks great.
Nice.
Definitely got to be cleaned out though.
Yeah.
And
A nice leveling out here.
yeah, definitely here. It's gonna be leveled out, cleaned up.
And I
just
like
some
these
last minute things.
These trees here as well.
Yeah, this is a plum
amazing.
tree actually. I thought it was mango, but it's
What is
plum.
it?
Plum.
Really?
Yeah, plum. Yeah.
I mean, it's a centerpiece.
The centerpiece.
You could say not
think it's
centered, but
not centered,
somewhat.
but yeah. I think it
it's
gives
it's a nice lot size though.
Yeah. Yeah. There was that thing over there too. We just kept it there, painted it.
Okay.
There is just what was
Yeah.
the point of removing it?
I hear you, man.
It doesn't have the ROI to remove it. The fence looks good.
Yeah.
I really like that tree.
You have surrounded
That one right there. That one right there?
the one outside.
No, this one right here.
Oh, the palm
This
tree.
palm tree, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
It's really nice.
A lot of work, man.
Good job.
But
I
we
bet.
did it. We did it quick. Less than a month.
Less than a month.
Less than a month.
30 days to find it.
Yeah.
30 days to flip it.
Yeah.
Insane.
But obviously,
30,
I had your help.
60.
I had your help. I had the tools. There was a lot of pre-planning before this
Right.
project even started. I used a lot of Google Sheets. You know.
You're a numbers guy.
I'm a numbers guy. I'm a technical
It
guy.
really. So it's. I guess it's two-part, right? One, there's numbers, definitely the analytical side,
Yeah.
and then also a little bit of your judgment as well, like making those calls.
Yeah.
Hey, what choices we need to make as far as will this? I guess it also goes back to the numbers. I think if you really
Numbers.
think about it.
Yeah.
Will this investment? Will this installing this kitchen cabinet
Yeah.
give me the ROI that I need?
Yeah.
You know, it goes back to the numbers.
Yeah. It's like, what's the most bang for my buck? Pretty much.
Exactly.
Like, what could I do that's gonna maximize the profits? And
Right.
and I think this gets me close to that figure.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we
And like we talked about
with the right
too.
systems
Mhm.
in place. I'm a beginner,
Yeah.
but this first flip,
No longer.
Oh, no longer.
No longer.
I'm officially an investor. But this first
Absolutely.
flip gave me a bunch of knowledge. Like there's just nothing I could learn from books,
Yeah.
from like YouTube videos.
That's gold.
There's a lot of tools out there, a lot of guides, but actually like flipping a house is like brand new.
You can read all the books.
Yeah,
in the
and I
world
did this
you still,
with a full-time job, with your help,
Same.
but you also helped me out. You're always there to give me coaching, advice.
Yeah.
Like that helped me. That saved me probably months. Yeah,
You made it happen though.
made it happen. Made it happen.
You put what I
Now,
gave you into action.
to
That was the most
action.
important.
Yeah.
Because I could give you the plan.
And there were so many things that, well, not a lot of things, but there were just some things that like it's hard to do, like
Yeah.
calling owners of the houses.
Oh, of course.
But I still did it because I know that if I don't do it,
Who else will?
yeah, you miss 100%
I mean, you
of the
can
shots you'll
pay
take.
somebody else.
Yeah. But all that advice, like that, all is true. Like that's what you need to do. Yeah.
Exactly.
A lot of
You
good
took
stuff.
action. And I
Took
think
action.
probably within the 2 weeks or so,
Yeah.
I got a sense of the type of person you were, bro. And I knew you were going to make things happen.
Thank you.
And you did.
Yeah.
That was the most impressive.
Yeah.
In such a short timeline, you made things happen. You took
Yeah.
action. You took what I told you and implemented it.
Implemented it.
Not just like took the information and
Yeah.
just like sat on it.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Exactly.
You learned, bro.
And what's funny is the closing actually almost took as long as the rehab, which is crazy.
It was a bit
that
of a,
that closing was difficult,
a
but
challenging closing,
Yeah.
but you also stayed on top of it.
yeah. But I was rewarded with the outcome. Honestly,
Right.
I wasn't rewarded with the closing, but I was rewarded with the outcome.
Thank you for allowing me to come.
Thank you,
First
bro.
of all, You did an incredible job.
You're the man.
Can't wait to see the final product.
The final figures.
Once you stage it,
yeah.
obviously complete the last details and then officially put it on the market.
Yeah.
Send me a link as soon as you put it on the market. We're gonna blast it.
It's gonna blast
Maybe
it.
one of them might buy
maybe
this house if you're in Florida.
It's close to Disney, Universal, like 20 minutes
Promote
away.
it right now. It's coming soon.
And actually,
probably in the next week or two.
This is an investment here because a lot of the homes here are being renovated.
Really?
So there's a lot of growth.
I love seeing
Challenge complete.
Transformation.
One flip. Yeah, transformation. I love it too.
How do you feel?
I feel great, honestly. I feel like an investor. I feel like an investor. I feel like I can call myself a flipper now.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
An investor. It's truly an investor. Like,
yeah.
Why an investor? You invested first in yourself.
Yeah.
And also you invested into real estate.
Yeah.
The most powerful asset you can.
Yeah.
Invest into.
A lot of control.
So you are now an official investor, bro.
An official investor.
I am beyond excited to see what's coming up next for you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Your journey is gonna this is just the beginning.
Yeah, this is the beginning. There's a lot of homes to be renovated.
What's your Instagram, bro? So
my
I can follow you for the next coming projects.
My Instagram is Carlos Inastria, so it's gonna be INASTRI.
I'll tag it below.
Yeah, tag it
awesome,
below.
man. Beautiful. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.